Meanwhile, when it comes to gun ownership in America, sales have skyrocketed over recent years, with background checks rising from 8.5 million in 2000 to nearly 39 million last year. And recent studies show women, specifically women of color, are the fastest growing group of new gun owners in the U.S. Newsy national correspondent Mara Sariani spoke with the owner of a female South Carolina-based self-defense company. Mara.
Yeah, good evening, Julie. So Robin Evans is an NRA instructor who does firearm training and self-defense classes for women. So in the past year alone, she tells me she's actually trained more than 1,500 women, helping them to feel confident handling a gun. Evans says she wants to show women how to be their own first responders.
There wasn't anybody in the industry that looked like me. I didn't know any female instructors, period, let alone any black ones.
Robin Evans runs Greenville-based Chicks with Triggers, a booming self-defense course for women who want to learn to take safety into their own hands.
Do y'all use your concealed carry gun as your home defense gun? For me, the answer is no. I believe that guns serve different purposes.
Growing up, Evans' father was in law enforcement, instilling in her from an early age the importance of self-defense.
My first gun was a revolver that he gave me. He told me to go learn how to shoot it. He taught me how to shoot it. I went to the range. I practiced all the time. And then I decided to make it into a business.
Horrified by stories of domestic abuse, sex trafficking, and violence against women, Evans' full-time business was born in 2021. She says most of her clients are black women.
Greenville County, where I live, is ranked 3rd in the state for human trafficking and sex trafficking. So I'm here to help women level the playing field. Absolutely nothing will level the playing field between a 120-pound woman and a 300-pound man like a gun.
Evans creating a safe space, offering ladies' night group classes and one-on-one instruction. It's a comfortable and safe environment for women to learn, ask questions, and share stories.
If I told you half of the stories that these women go through, you would probably break down in tears right now. I don't have a lot of women that come just because. They come because they're afraid of something, because they're worried about the crime, they're worried about violence.
According to the National Shooting Sports Foundation, the sale of guns to black Americans rose 58% in 2020. Another report by the same group shows in the first quarter of last year, 90% of gun retailers reported an uptick of black customers, including an 87% increase among black women. According to the FBI, anti-black hate crimes rose nearly 40% in 2020. Evans says that's likely another driving factor for the uptick of black gun ownership.
Start defending yourself. Learn to be your own first responder. Start putting your safety in your hands, because the cops won't always make it there in time.
Now, Evans also preaches it's not enough to just have a permit. You also have to study the laws in your state and practice, so you, of course, feel comfortable handling that firearm. Now, she travels across the state of South Carolina training, any woman who needs help or advice. But her advice, if you're not in South Carolina and you can't have training by her, she says for someone starting out, find a qualified instructor, of course, someone you trust and you can relate to. She says, of course, Julie, it's so comfortable to find an instructor who you trust when you're handling a gun. But again, 1,500 women she has helped train in 1 year. It really says it all right there.
It does. Safety first, too.
Right.
All right. Thanks, Mara.